Dagda agus tá fáilte is mission on Scéalaí Beag. Hello and you're very welcome. I'm the little storyteller and I'm coming to you today with another Patreon Insider video. So today on Patreon I have done the audio recording of a story called A Long Day and a Tough Night. And this is my retelling of the origins of a god known as Angus. And it actually came from a community question. So in some of the community groups that I run and host, it was mentioned, or like someone asked how the Dagda would have approached the Morrigan to tell his wedded partner that there was a child born of another union, because that's what Angus is. And I went through and I wrangled with the stories, and the ancient kind of Irish like relationship to sex was much different to where it is now. We didn't have a singular monogamous kind of relationship, and that was it. There were other kinds of marriages. There were I think it was like 15 different types of marriages in the Brehon laws. Um, don't quote me on that for sure, but there were many different types of actually wedded unions, everything from a year and a day union right up to the union of equals with equal like legal status and power, etc. Um, and there was also like a healthier kind of relationship around it. Like people could consensually choose to engage in physical intimacy if they wanted to. And there's record of Fenian warriors being hosted in various houses over the winter, and should the noble women of the house choose, they could offer the welcome of their friendly thighs, which was the terminology. But it was with the woman's consent. And so all of this kind of fed into the story, which I have recorded, which I wrote a while ago, and which I've recorded for the committed club members there today. Um, it is the story of the union between Dagda and Boan, which led to the birth of Angus. But one of the more fascinating things about it is we really see an insight into the Dagda's power, because in the lore it says that the Dagda stops the movement of the sun for 9 months. So for everyone else, the day carries on as if it were normal, but in the house of Elkmar with Boan, the day passes as 9 months. And so, they have their intimacy, they engage in it together, and, the child is born all in one day, which is where his mock Indog, so the son of the long day, in essence, or the son of youth, or the useful son, depending on which way you translate the words. Because again, it is said of Angus that young is the son who was conceived and born all in one day. So that is the story I've told. That is the story I've recorded for the Committed Club members on my Patreon. And so I would like to say thank you very much, Gurav Mahagas, for all of the support I get from my patrons. This is fantastic for me to be able to do this, and I really kind of enjoy it. I wrote that story a while ago, and then being able to go back to it again to do the audio recording and present it, and even to do this kind of breakdown and like the behind the scenes of like what actually informed it, what are the influences that informed it, is always a joy for me. And so, to answer the community challenge, really, how would the Dagda have approached the dialogue about Angus with the Morrigan? I hope you enjoy the audio recording. You can also find it on my website or in the Patreon if you want to read the version as well. So thank you very much for being here, and Gaurav Mahagas. Slán. Goodbye.